So today this is a review of the Digislider 2-axis auto pan video slider. Basically it's allowing you to program the control of the camera's angle up and down a pretty much 50-inch slider, and obviously you can change the angle as it comes down the slider and rotate the head of the camera, thus giving you a pan automatic feature with a motorized slider. And doing this because I thought that it might be good for B-roll. It takes the standard type batteries that pretty much come with any LED or even battery powered lamps and photography equipment these days, so you're not going to struggle for the batteries. They're pretty much available everywhere, so you've probably got 10 in your pack already, and that's because you just swap them into the charger. The battery pack's on the back of it there, so you can literally just plug this in, set your motion up, and off you go. So now I've gone to using the lavalier mic, and I'm recording the audio now through my phone, just so that we can kind of like compare now what noise is being picked up from the motor of this slider. Basically because I think it's just too noisy really to use for this type of thing. It's going to be picked up certainly by the microphone, the Rode Mic Pro on top, and I'm probably going to be picked up on my lavalier mic now, but I'm talking in the hope that you can't hear it, because then I might use it. But if you can hear it, then obviously it's a no-brainer. And by the way, this is only on half speed, so the motor's only doing half the work. So this is 100% now, and obviously everything's going to be much faster, and I can already hear there's a higher pitch noise to the motor, so therefore I would have thought that this is going to be really loud, both on top of the camera and through the lavalier mic. Let's just see how that pans out. I love the way it slams into the end and stops. So I think overall it's a great concept, but I think the cheap construction of it, exactly like the belt's loose, the motor's noisy, the chassis came twisted so it's not quite set level. It's just a bit of a letdown really, and this is £488, so what's that, probably almost $600. And the idea behind it is fantastic. You look at it and it looks like it's a decent construction, and that was my hope really, is that it would allow me to do some really good B-roll shots, or even sort of the main camera like this now. If I was doing a piece to camera like this, and you could have it slightly sort of panning over to the left and right as I was talking, because I've seen a lot of people do that, and it just adds that little extra depth to the production quality, the production value or whatever, so that you're not looking at me and getting bored, that there's something else going in the background and your eyes kind of like it. And that was the idea behind this. As soon as you put the battery in, it's powered on, so there's no power off function whatsoever, no sleep timer or anything like that. And the other thing is, if you are using it on a time-lapse or any kind of mode that's automatic, when it reaches the end of the sort of the movement, it just kind of like forces itself to the end, and you hear the motor straining in the background, and you have to kind of like click off it, pressing one of the other buttons to stop it going that direction. You would have thought it'd have had some way of sensing when it's reached the end. And I think the very worst thing about this is that it's not until you get the main body to the center that you can control the angle of the panning, because you can't push it, because as soon as you push it, the motor and the belt stop it from being moved. So you have to go into video mode and then move it. Let me just make that faster. Come on, make it faster. Come on, making it faster. Here we go. So we're moving it into the middle now. There. And only then can you change these bars to change the angle of the way the head will pan as it moves up and down. The instruction book seems to be a good enough quality, but again it seems to be made by somebody else, and the fact that the digitizer logo there is maybe sort of like stuck on top indicates that this is made by somebody. And certainly the manual, which is unbranded as well, calls it a GP-120qd or even a GP-120qd motorized slider. In my quest for great B-roll or smooth video or anything else, it's 2 for 2 now on a letdown that I wasn't very pleased with at all. So this is going back, and I shall continue my quest to find something that makes for interesting B-roll video. Well, thanks for watching my video. I hope you liked it. Please, as always, give it a thumbs up or thumbs down for whatever reason if you want to. Comment below, ask any questions, and thanks very much for watching. Please subscribe as well. That really helps. Thanks very much anyway. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.